Hello. I wanted to do a vlog just to do for memories of like what happened tonight. Tonight I went with my friend Justin to this place called, I think it's Bar 303 in Northcote. It's on 303 High Street Road, and on the first Tuesday of every month they do a ukulele open mic night. And so my friend Justin was telling me about it because he's just recently moved to Northcote, like, and he was going to go check it out, and he suggested I come along with him, and so I thought, oh yeah, that sounds fun. Like I'm free that night, let's go check it out. And I wasn't sure what to expect, but and he just said that they're really welcoming there, and like even if you're not that good, like they'll still be fine with it and everything like that. And so he told like I was planning on going since last week, I think it was, or something like that. And so I was planning on learning Let It Go, like the song Let It Go from Frozen. And so I've been practicing that a little bit, but then I got busy in the last few days and I didn't get a chance to practice it, the full song. So today came, like today's Tuesday, and I thought, okay, oh well, I'm gonna go. I'll be bringing my ukulele, and the only song I know how to play pretty much is Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which I practiced over January or something like that. But I haven't played that song for a while because I've been practicing Let It Go. And so before I left the house today, I think I played it like 2 or 3 times just quickly, and I just like I could play it, but I was still like, if you haven't done something like regularly for a little while, it's kind of like you kind of forget a few bits and pieces here and there. But I was like, it was getting close to time to leave, so I still went. So I went down there, and so I got to this place, and it was really cool. It's like a small, kind of like a bar, and it's like small, and there's a little stage up there, and it was really fun actually. I really loved the atmosphere. It was really warm and cozy, and there was people playing ukulele, and it was a very friendly atmosphere, which is something that makes me so glad that I have chosen the ukulele as the instrument that I'm mainly learning, because it's such a fun and welcoming instrument. Like it's weird. It's amazing how relaxed and easygoing it is, this instrument, and I just love the sound of it. So people, I wasn't sure when I got there. I wasn't sure how it would work. I didn't know if it was just like a thing where the mic would just be empty and just people would just take turns walking up to it. I didn't know, but apparently there was a guy who was the MC, and he was like introducing people and when that happened, I was like, oh, okay, so maybe like it's not just you just walk up to the microphone and start performing. It's maybe like you have to sign up on a website or something beforehand or something like that. I wasn't sure, so I was like, okay, cool. So I won't be playing tonight. That's fine. I'll just enjoy the music. Justin came like a little bit later on, and he was chatting. We were chatting, and he said, "Oh, so you're gonna play something tonight?" And I said, maybe." And he said, "Oh, that guy's the MC or something like that." And he said, "Just go if you want. Just go tell him that you'd like to play." And then he just left it at that. And I was like, "Okay." So I sat there for about a minute or two, and I was just thinking, "Well, I've come here with ukulele. I don't know how often I'll ever come to this place. If I don't go do it, it was just because I was scared, and I do not like not doing something because it's because of fear. Because I like to do conquer fear actually if it comes up. So I was just sitting there going, okay, let's just go. And so I walked over to the guy, and actually, yeah, it was the even that part was like, let's just do it. And so I said to him, oh yeah, and then blah 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 blah. He got my name down, and then so I got to perform. It was really cool because like they had all these well-known acts who did like the performance first, and then there's the graveyard shift afterwards, which I was part of, and I was happy to be part of because I didn't want to. I was quite happy just to do that. And the weird thing was that I was getting quite nervous before going up. Like I don't generally get nervous doing like speeches or karaoke or anything like that. I don't get nervous hardly at all. Not at all. But this, I was getting nervous. It was really weird, a really weird feeling, like to perform in public with a musical instrument. I was like suddenly thinking to myself, do I even know the lines? Because I had not practiced this song a lot. Like I hadn't learned it recently in the last few days. So I was while people were playing their songs, I was like looking up Google lyrics of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, going, okay, so what goes after this part? But the weird thing is, like, I think when you practice a song a lot, it's automatic. So when you sing it, you just start playing it and it just comes out, right? but if you think about it, then you get stuck. It's like kind of like when you're driving. Like I noticed, like if I'm driving, I'm not thinking. It's just easy. But then if I'm thinking, okay, you know what I mean? Like if you suddenly think, okay, I'm driving, suddenly it becomes a lot harder. Which I have been thinking that it's probably like it's your subconscious doing the work. So with playing a song, if I can just relax and let the subconscious play, it's like a lot smoother than if I try to remember every line, and you know what I mean. So, but the cool thing is, the time came near the end of the night for me to get up. I just got up. The MC was like introducing me, and like he set up the microphone. I was standing there, and yeah, I just started playing, and actually, because he had a microphone on my mouth and another microphone aimed at the ukulele, and actually, when I started playing, I was like, "Oh, cool! This sounds alright." I was thinking to myself, "This sounds alright," and that's kind of sometimes when you do that, you kind of debunk yourself in a way, because it was fun because it sounded quite nice, and then it was coming out alright. Like I wasn't mucking up too much. I got through about like 2 or 3 lines, and then I mucked up I think a G chord or something like that, and then but I kept on going, and throughout the song, I mucked up a lot. Like from then on, I just mucked up a lot. My fingering of the chords wasn't right, and but I still kept on going and stuff. And and it was like once again, it was like I had this let my subconscious go. Like my biggest fear, I think, was going up and I would just freeze. But I didn't freeze. I just stuffed up a lot. Like I stuffed up. Like if it was like Guitar Hero, then I would have got a really low score. But the thing is, it was really cool because I did that. I was stuffing up all the way through. But yet again, I was really enjoying because the singing part I really enjoyed because like from karaoke and stuff. So during the playing, when I was singing the song, I was like, oh yeah, this is really cool. I really love the singing part. And then I got stuck right at the end, and I just kind of stopped. And then when I stopped, I just heard the whole. When I was stopped, I heard the whole audience was singing along to it. I had not noticed that they were singing along, and it was the coolest thing ever. Like they were all singing along, and I was like, "Wow!" I had not even noticed it when I was playing, and it actually threw me off when I heard them singing along to it. I didn't even finish playing the song. I was just like, I sang a few words, and then I was like, oh yeah, and then I walked off. But it was cool, and then they applaud. They gave such a warm applause, and my feeling is like they could tell like it was like I was probably really nervous, and but I still did it, and I felt like probably it was like they were probably like watching Eric Musambani in the Olympics, just he can't really swim well, but he just jumped in and tried to finish the song and finish the laps and stuff. Because yeah, they gave such a big applause, like such a warm applause. And then when I sat down, a guy came sat next to me and goes, "Well done, man." And then another guy took afterwards. Another guy said, "Oh, so how long have you been playing?" And I was like, "Probably since December." And he's like, "Whoa," because I've been playing a whole year. And then we were talking, and the stuff he was saying, I could really relate to. He goes, he was having a lot of trouble learning the down, down, up, down, up, and that's the one that I first had a lot of trouble with. That's the one that I play in the song "Somewhere Over the Rainbow." But I remember having trouble at the start learning that, just learning it. And then he was saying something like when he starts singing, it totally throws him off, and I was like, yes, I know that exact feeling. Like as soon as I started singing, as I was playing, I lost it. But yeah, and I felt so good after I had done it, and it felt really good. Like I felt really relaxed, and I felt like there's times when like I just feel like yeah, just I felt good that I had done it, and just to sing in public, that to experience that was amazing. Like I have sung before in front of friends and stuff like that, and work colleagues and stuff, which is also kind of like throw me off as well. Like it's compared to being by yourself, but still, this is a whole different feeling. Like I was standing there on a stage with lights on me with a microphone, which is really I'm not used to it, and the feeling was amazing. It felt like pretty much I could simulate like I was giving a concert. It felt like that in my head. Like if I think back to it, small concert, but yeah, it was really fun. And plus, I really enjoyed just being at that open mic night. All the songs were very different and they were just fun. And I think I've said before, I don't know if I've said it in vlogs or blogs, but I love it when people do things like amateur stuff, as in like they're doing it not for money or anything like that. They're just doing it because they like it. These people rock up. They just love playing the ukulele, and they're just sharing it with each other, and I love it. And it was really inspiring too. And they sound really good. Like, I actually would be happy if this was just a concert I just attended. Like, I really enjoyed it a lot. And the variety of music and just how good it sounded. Um, I really want to go again all the time now, actually, because for once a month on a Tuesday, it's not too bad. So I'm really, really, really considering just going every month and helping that, because that will help me kind of motivate me to learn songs and get used to performing in public as well. That would be cool. Justin's gonna go regularly and he's gonna play next month, so I would like to go as well again. That would be fun. And so yeah, I really enjoyed my first time doing that and performing in to a public audience for the first time. Even though it was small, it was still uh, yeah, I was very nervous, but then I was trying to play mind games with myself, just thinking, like, oh, just relax, pretend this is just in your living room, but still, when the time came, it kind of just, once I started, it was okay, but then I stuffed up during it, but still kept going, so. Anyways, my whole point was I did it, and yes, I feel good that I've done that, and I think it's kind of like almost like, I always think when I do things like this, I think, even if the first attempt isn't that good, it doesn't really matter, because like even like let's say something like drawing, like my very first drawing of a face was not good at all, and then like just from practicing, it got better and stuff like that. So um, hopefully this is the same. I'm pretty sure it will be. Most skills are like that, but it was very enjoyable, and so yeah, that's it for the vlog. I just wanted to make a record of this because it's quite, for me, it's quite a big thing just to have done it once at least.